Welcome to a journey into the art of Japanese garden lighting. Imagine stepping into your garden at twilight, where the fading daylight gently surrenders to a soft glow. This is not about overpowering brightness, but about subtle, intentional garden illumination that enhances serenity. Japanese gardens teach us that light should guide, not dominate. A single lantern placed among stones or near water transforms the space into a sanctuary. Every flicker of light reflects the harmony between nature and design. Tonight, we explore how to bring that same balance into your outdoor space, creating an atmosphere that feels timeless, peaceful, and filled with Zen-inspired elegance. Japanese garden lighting is rooted in simplicity and symbolism. Instead of scattering fixtures everywhere, it uses restraint, just enough to highlight pathways, stones, or water features. Kyoto-style lanterns, with their carved stone shapes, are not merely decorations. They are spiritual markers, symbols of illumination in the midst of darkness. Placing them beside moss or bamboo creates a living canvas of shadow and glow. In this way, light becomes storytelling. It whispers of ancient temples, quiet walks under moonlight, and moments of reflection by ponds. The goal is not to brighten the garden, but to reveal its soul through carefully crafted Zen lighting ideas. Picture yourself strolling along a path lined with pebbles. As the evening deepens, soft garden illumination reveals the way forward. Each light is not an endpoint, but a guide, encouraging slow steps and mindful pauses. Japanese garden lighting often emphasizes pathways because they represent life's journey. Calm, deliberate, and contemplative. Low lanterns along a curve bring attention to the gentle shapes of rocks, while shadows dance across leaves, deepening the garden's mystery. Here, light isn't harsh, it is a companion. It tells your senses that the night is safe, welcoming, and infinitely beautiful when seen through the lens of Zen lighting ideas.
One of the most iconic features in Japanese garden lighting is the Kyoto-style lantern. These timeless stone structures, known as toro, come in many forms: pedestal, snow viewing, or hanging styles. Each design carries a meaning: stability, purity, or a gentle embrace of seasonal beauty. When a flame or modern LED glows within the lantern becomes more than stone. It becomes a living presence. The carved openings project patterns on the ground, mingling light with shadow. Placed near a pond or bridge, Kyoto-style lanterns transform the scene into something poetic. They remind us that elegance lies in restraint, and illumination can be art.
Japanese gardens thrive on contrasts: light and shadow, stillness and movement. Garden illumination plays with these dualities, creating a stage where nature performs. Imagine bamboo swaying in the night breeze, their slender forms lit from below. Shadows stretch and bend, painting a living mural across gravel and stone. This dance of contrasts is intentional. By highlighting some elements and leaving others in darkness, Zen lighting ideas invite curiosity. The unseen feels as important as the seen. It is this balance that keeps the garden alive at night, offering visitors an experience that is tranquil, mysterious, and endlessly inspiring. Water becomes magic under the touch of Japanese garden lighting. A still pond reflects lanterns like tiny moons, doubling their beauty. A trickling stream, lit from beneath, sparkles as if starlight has descended. Kyoto-style lanterns placed at the water's edge serve as silent guardians, their reflections deepening the sense of eternity. Here, illumination is more than visual. It awakens sound and motion. The glimmer of light enhances every ripple, every drop. In Zen lighting ideas, water and light are partners, teaching us to notice subtleties, to breathe more deeply, and to let the beauty of the moment wash over us. Bridges hold special meaning in Japanese gardens, often symbolizing transition from one state of being to another. Garden illumination along a bridge transforms this crossing into a meditation. Subtle lights beneath the railings guide footsteps, while Kyoto-style lanterns at each end create a sense of arrival and departure. The reflection of the bridge in the water below, touched by faint glows, seems dreamlike. This use of Japanese garden lighting is not just practical, it is profoundly symbolic. Every step across becomes a passage into stillness, a reminder that transitions, like twilight itself, can be both beautiful and calming.
Stone arrangements are central to Japanese garden design, and lighting reveals their quiet power. Garden illumination directed at a single boulder can turn it into a focal point, casting elongated shadows that stretch across gravel like brushstrokes on a canvas. Kyoto-style lanterns nearby offer contrast, their soft glow complementing the rock's solid form. Together, light and stone evoke balance, strength paired with gentleness. This is the heart of Zen lighting ideas, using illumination not to overwhelm but to honor what is already there. At night, stones become storytellers, their presence magnified by the language of shadow and subtle light.
Plants, too, become living sculptures under Japanese garden lighting. The graceful arc of a maple branch, the delicate flutter of bamboo leaves, or the roundness of azaleas, all reveal new beauty when touched by carefully placed light. Instead of uniform brightness, illumination in Japanese gardens highlights texture and form. A Kyoto-style lantern near moss makes every soft curve seem luminous. Zen lighting ideas invite us to see plants not just as greenery, but as characters in a nighttime performance. Each glow, each shadow reminds us that nature is art, and lighting is the gentle brush that paints it. In Japanese gardens, tea houses embody intimacy and tradition. When evening arrives, garden illumination guides guests toward these sacred spaces. Subtle ground lights along the path and a Kyoto-style lantern at the entrance create a warm invitation. Inside, dim light nurtures calm conversation and tea rituals. This transition from outdoor stillness to indoor serenity is intentional, part of Zen lighting ideas that extend hospitality. The tea house does not blaze with brightness. Instead, it glows like a hidden gem. The journey, lit softly from start to finish, reminds us that true elegance lies in subtle guidance, not excess. Minimalism is the soul of Japanese garden lighting. Instead of filling the space with countless fixtures, restraint allows each element to shine with dignity. A single lantern illuminating a curve of stone feels more powerful than a dozen lights scattered carelessly. Garden illumination in this sense teaches patience and respect. Every glow has a purpose: to reveal, to guide, to inspire. Zen lighting ideas honor silence as much as light, creating pockets of darkness that invite imagination. In this minimalist approach, the garden becomes not just a space, but a living meditation, where less truly becomes more. Seasonal change is central to Japanese gardens, and lighting adapts to highlight nature's rhythm. In spring, illumination on cherry blossoms makes petals glow like floating lanterns. Summer nights bring shimmering reflections across ponds. Autumn fires up maples, their crimson leaves glowing under subtle spotlights. Winter snow, kissed by Kyoto-style lanterns, sparkles with ethereal calm. Garden illumination ensures that every season offers its own magic, always in harmony with nature. These Zen lighting ideas remind us to celebrate time's passage, not resist it. Light becomes a storyteller of the seasons, painting each chapter with warmth and quiet reverence. sound often deepens the experience of a Japanese garden lighting. The trickle of water, the rustle of leaves, and the hum of night insects all respond to light. When illumination touches bamboo, shadows sway in rhythm with the breeze, adding movement to sound. Kyoto-style lanterns placed near water create a dialogue between glow and splash. Zen lighting ideas understand that the senses are interconnected. What we see enhances what we hear, and together they nurture peace. A well-lit Japanese garden at night is not silent. It is alive with whispers, a gentle chorus orchestrated by light and nature's design.
As night deepens, Japanese garden lighting reveals its greatest gift: atmosphere. The air feels softer, the mind calmer, and the heart more open. Garden illumination does not compete with stars, but joins them, extending heaven's glow into earthly spaces. Kyoto-style lanterns, standing silently among stones and trees, embody timeless grace. Every Zen lighting idea points toward this one truth, that beauty lies in balance. In your own outdoor space, these principles can turn ordinary nights into extraordinary moments. To walk through a garden at night, gently lit, is to experience peace that feels infinite and deeply personal.
Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Japanese garden lighting. From Kyoto-style lanterns to subtle garden illumination, from the glow on water to the shadows on stone, every Zen lighting idea reminds us that true beauty lies in harmony. As you design your own outdoor space, may you find inspiration in these timeless principles, using light not to overwhelm but to reveal, not to blind but to guide. If you enjoyed this journey, we invite you to subscribe for more serene explorations of garden design, where every detail brings peace, balance, and timeless elegance.